Hey, welcome back to Angling with Arlie. Today we're gonna show off a little bit of video here of my clam one-man fully insulated shack. The kenai, however they want to pronounce it. I like kenai. Pretty much simple, efficient. I got plenty of room. Yeah, I kind of like to keep things simple. The lighter, the better for me. If it's 7 years old, I don't like to pull too much weight around on the ice. So, yeah, let's get started. So, as you can see, I'm in the clam. One-man flip over, fully insulated. Plenty of room. I can't stand up in it, which is fine. I don't need to stand up. I do have a light above here. It's actually from Harbor Freight. I'm guessing it's 3.5 foot, 4 foot long. It does have different settings. That's the low, that's the high. So yeah, want to fish in the dark. Now if I can find the on switch, let's just turn it on low. It is a rechargeable light. In fact, the name of it is B-R-A-U-N, Braun, however they want to pronounce that. It's LED. I can charge it with the cigarette lighter type of charger. It is rechargeable, so I can run it off of my power supply, which if I turn that on, I do even have a little light on it. Don't really use it. USB port and cigarette lighter port on it, and it is being powered. It's on right now. Yeah, come on, get in there. Shut the power off. There ain't no reason to run the power. It is powered, amped outdoors, 7.5 hour amped battery. $59.99. You can get that on the website, or I just got a brand new one today at Shields. Same price, $59.99. I love them. Lightweight. They hold a heck of a charge. They last a long time. So that's why I've always, not always, but I have been using amped outdoors for, I'm guessing this is either the 3rd or the 4th season that I've been using them. I use them even in my Vexlar. Yeah, you can tip it up. Might be able to see the green label down there. So it's also powered by Amped Outdoors. I use the FLX 12 Vexlar. What can you say, Vexlar? I mean, can't go wrong. As far as what do I set it on, this is it right here. Exactly. I can throw that underneath my seat. It really takes up no space. Pops right back up. I got this from a buddy of mine that does garage sales, fishing, tackle, garage sales. Dan Thompson at the Lure Lounge. You check him out on Facebook, the Lure Lounge. I know he's got some more of them. In fact, after catfishing this past summer, I want a couple more. I think they were 15 or 20 bucks. I don't exactly remember the total price of it, but man, they are worth it. I had 220 pounds, 215 pounds, and I sat on it, and not once did I ever have a problem with it. Comfortable, perfect height. I didn't feel like my knees were doing that sitting on it. Easy to maneuver around, easy to pack up and move to the next spot if needed. So, let me get a little sip of Mountain Dew here. So today, I just installed the corner shelf in the shack. I didn't have one in it. I needed one because I like to have my Mountain Dew at all times. So I just put that in this morning. Got it at Shills. Got me a new bait buck. Only because, like all of us ice fishermen, well, I shouldn't say all, this ice fisherman forgot to take his grubs out. So, yeah, I just threw the old one out. $6 to replace it. It is what it is. Move along here. My ice scoop. Got a good old time metal one. I like the metal ones. That way when the ice builds up on it, I'm able to bang it on and knock it off. I just hang it right up front here. It's always right out of the way. My ice rods. Move over here to these first. This is what I use for my rods, and most of the time I really don't even have them in the rod holder, but this is just a style that you slide right over the your pipe. It's got a little notch right in here. It slides right over. Keeps my poles straight up and out of the way. I'm able to tuck it right up next to my bars here on the side. I always carry 3 to 4 rods with me. So I got the hammy down here. I got 2 other rods laying in it. Of course, they don't have no reels on them yet because I'm going to put new line on my reels. So I can lay all 4 rods in there. Piece of cake. Chair just slides around. I've actually considered unbolting it, cutting that piece of plastic here so I can take my seat and I can fold it over. I don't know. Haven't fully decided on that. You can get the cushion for the seat, but last year I sat in this seat multiple times, and honestly, it's just as comfortable without the cushion. You've got all your ice gear on, your ice bibs, all that, so I was perfectly comfortable. So I'm not sure that I really need to spend the $45 for the seat cover, which it is nice. I was just looking at it this morning at Shields. Had it in my hand, but I hung it back up. So yeah, all my jigs, I keep it in a mash pocket right back here. I use small ones. These green ones, these are all my spoons in this one. I got these at Sportsman's Warehouse over at the fly tying station. So one's a little bit bigger, taller. Maybe if I hold it like that. One's just a tad bit taller than the other. So I like them. They stay closed. Nothing falls out of them. Never had that problem. I've never actually dropped them on the ice. So, but they're cool. They're green. You can see through them. You can actually see the colors of everything. They stand out real well. So them I got at Sportsman's Warehouse. This one was probably $12. I think this one was like $4. So I keep my jigs right in there. I got another jig box here. Oh, this is my jig box. Got all my Jojo Blanco from up in Wabasha. He paints his own jigs. A little bit different jigs, but I definitely like them. Crappie slaying jigs. All my plastics, guys. Holy cow, I got more down there. All my plastics. Look at there. I even got a container. I hope there's not waxies in this. That would be terrible. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there's waxies in there. Black is cold, too. But I think it's cool. I always, when I go to bait shops, you know, if they got a special thing that they put their waxies in, I always keep them. So they put theirs in chew cans. So this is a Copenhagen. So, you know, souvenirs you bring home. It is what it is. But I keep all my plastic in a gallon Ziploc baggie. I mean, it's just as easy to just turn them around and kind of look at them. I do have some that was on them rings. You know, you can clip them together and make a solid ring. You can always hang them right up on your rack here if you like, on your poles. But I'm more of a keep them in the bag, keep them together, keep them dry. That's kind of what I like to do. Better not put the Copenhagen back in there though. Yeah, I've been using this bag for a couple of years and she still zips right up tight. I love it. To me, it's the best way. Got a little bit of everybody's plastics in there. I got, you know, everything from Clam to Three Northern Jigs to Jared's Jigs, brush piles in there. Yeah, there's multiple companies in there. I'm not no guy that just fishes with just Clam or just whoever. I like to use them all. Whatever's working is what I like to use. So, my auger. I use the Milwaukee with the Strike Master. I use a 6-inch hole. This drill is the 2703 model. 2703 model. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably the smallest one they make. But I've used it all last year. Never had a problem with it. 5-hour amp batteries, aren't they? Yeah, 5.0 battery. Done me well. I've got 2 of them. Actually, last year I had to buy a brand new battery because one of them did go to shot on me. I like to drill my holes, then I like to keep my auger inside. Of course, you know, I got my cover on it, always. And I just stick that bad boy inside the shack here. 2 reasons. Keeping it warm is the main reason. Second reason is I don't want it sitting outside my shack. You know what I mean? We don't need to go there. Hopefully we would never have to. But that's my reasons. My buddy heater. My buddy heater, I'll after we get done with this video, I'll kind of step out and make a little bit more video and kind of show you from the outside in. So my buddy heater, I've got sitting back here. What I've done is I figured out where the holes were in the back of my buddy heater, measured it out, measured the height of my buddy heater, just to make sure it's sitting down inside my tub. Perfect. So I drilled a couple holes, put some bolts through with the bolt coming inside, all right? So then I put a nut on it, a washer and a nut, and put it up again, kept it tight, and now I'm able to take my buddy heater and just hang it on the bolts. So it never has to move, it's not rolling around, it's not getting banged up. 9 times out of 10, I don't really care how cold it is, you turn this thing on, within 5 minutes you're shutting it off. I mean, you can't even continuously run it. Once you warm up your quilting anyway, it gets warm in here and it stays warm in here is what I like. Vents. I like the vents. I kind of wish that they would open up a little bit more, kind of giving me a little bit more ventilation. Not just for CO2, but just to get a little air. So when I zip up my door, what I'll do is I'll kind of leave up here, I'll kind of let it hang down a little bit. That way I still get a little bit of air coming in. I don't like to be overly warm. One other thing I like to do is, and I've seen them in chills, but I think I can find them a little bit cheaper. Hang my coat. I need somewhere to hang my coat because I don't want to take it and throw it down in here with my buddy heater on. Not a good idea. So, yeah, we're going to get coat hooks. Put it up here or put it up here. I don't know yet. But, yeah. So, that's pretty much rounding it down. I really like this shack. The only issue that I have with this shack is in the front of the tub where the skirting comes into it. Yeah, you can turn the shack because the wind, what it does is the wind comes in here, and yeah, it can get cold. So yeah, we can turn the shack around so the wind's hitting the front, but I don't necessarily like that because if you ain't got enough snow packed around the skirting, your shack's gonna be doing this, right? So I'm thinking either a couple pieces of Velcro to keep it up again the tub, or even I've seen some people using magnets. Either way I think would work great. As far as room, I use mostly 28s and 30-inch rods. We can talk about my rods. So I got plenty of room, set hook, I can sit way back and set my hook or whatever. I don't like to drill clear out here in the front. I kind of like to keep my seat about back, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches right here, and I just like to have my holes right here, like basically in the middle of everything. And I can just sit there and work, Don't like it at the front door, don't like it too close. I like it right kind of dead center right there. So, constantly working. Like these rod holders, because you can get them sticks right up to the poles of the shack. They're not in the way, they're not hanging out like this. They're straight up with the poles. I know a lot of people use them otters, rod holders, and yeah, I know they fold up, but there again, you got that big old round piece, right here in front. I like to be able to pull my feet back and get up to my hub, to my tub. So, otter ones are cool. Don't get me wrong, they are cool. They're nice. I like how they fold up and everything. These little cheap dogs, man, they work great for me. So, where we at here? Light, we talked about windows. I got 3 windows, 4 windows. Just one in the front door. This shack here is a couple years old. I have not tried to clean the windows quite yet this year. So yeah, they kind of look a little on the filmy side. So I'm going to try that water and vinegar mixture, I believe is what it is. That'll bring that filmy look out. If not, no big deal. I can still get sunlight through, I'm not overly concerned about it. I'm not, needing to see what Joe's over there doing. I'm in here to catch a fish and I don't want you to know. So yeah. Tub, nice and deep tub in it. So you can put plenty of room in there. I also have one other tool that I do use. Cat litter box. Uh, these you can get down in the side here. You can shove it down in the sides. Right there, you can. Or you can take that hammock out and it fits perfect in between the bars. Okay? That works great. I've even considered in this, yeah, fits inside the shack. It's kind of a pain in the keister, so I'm gonna have it in here. I just kind of lean it in the back here. It's out of the way. It's clean out of my way. You can't even see it. So it works great. It serves its purpose. When I fold up, I like to put all my jig boxes, my plastics, my propane bottles are in it. I can even actually get my power box in it. Works great. Everything's compacted into one space, and you ain't forgetting anything or things are falling out. It's all in that kitty box. So it works great for me. So that's pretty much everything there. I'm gonna jump up and grab the phone and kind of point things out with you looking inside now, instead of just looking at me. Turn the phone around here. See if it'll turn around. No, it will not. Well, I'll be darned. I think it might be just taking pictures of me. So, yeah, we could also do it this way. Kind of funny. I broke my tripod. I gotta go buy a new one. So, let's see if I can't come in here. Another item that I like to use. This is kind of messed up here, guys. This ain't even a good video now. Whoa, come back. Ice well, live well, guys. Frank Wilkins, he's the founder of the Ice Well Live Well. I'm not sure exactly how to state this. Oh, that's right. Get it stood up here. I don't exactly know how to say this. I mean, I can be completely wrong, but you can now buy these at Clam, the Ice Well Live Well. If you look on my page, I have a video of the Ice Well Live Well. So I don't know if Frank sent or sold the rights to them or what, however that worked out, or if they just bought thousands of them from him. Frank Wilkins is the man, the brain behind the Ice Well Live Well. So, Ice Well Live Well, guys. If you look on my videos, you'll see where I made a video of the Ice Well Live Well. Now, we drove an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes north, fished all day long, pulled the Ice Well Live Well out, threw it inside a 5-gallon bucket, and drove that hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes all the way back home. We're getting close to a half hour, so I'm getting ready to shut it down, guys. Drove it all the way home. You'll see in the video where the fish were still alive. Makes it 10 times easier to clean your fish when they're not frozen. So, I mean, what more can you say? 8-inch hole is what it takes to set an Ice Well Live Well in. Or if you use a 6-inch auger like me, you just got to drill one here, one here, one here, and it'll set right down in. It's a great product. I like using it. A lot of times when I go fishing, somebody else has got a 8-inch auger. Come over here and give me just one hole, and then I'll drop the Ice Well Live Well in. Kind of like it that way. You know, if you catch a, I don't know what everybody's slots are, but you know, say you catch a 21, and you know your slots are 19 to 23, then you catch a 23, you want to take that 21 out and revive him and get him back in. He's still alive, so you can get that much done. Wish I could turn that camera around so I could walk you through a little bit more. I think everybody's pretty much got the idea of what I've got here. Safety. Let's end this video with safety, guys. Ice cleats, ice picks, spud bar, guys. Float suit if you got them. I just got the bibs. That's all I got for floating. Go with the partner. Always let the wife or whoever know where you're going to be. You can send them a text, and right on that text you can send your exact location. Perfect idea. Safety. Early ice, late ice, whatever ice, you know. Make sure everybody knows where exactly you're at. Yeah, safety. Think safety first, guys. So with that, I'm going to probably end this video, and happy ice fishing. It's just around the corner. I'm excited to get out there, though. I'm ready. I'm not spending any more money on mine. I'm going with what I got, and hopefully I slay them. Hopefully you do too. But this is signing out with Angling with Arlie. Have a great day, great weekend. It's Saturday, October 23rd, I believe, 2022. So, peace out. Peace on. Let me shut her down, boys.